So I just spent the entire night learning how to run a principal component analysis, and I managed to run it. I managed to create some plots with vectors extending into their respective principal components. I managed to understand the statistics behind this analysis, and it took some time. I wanted to take my time and really understand it, but it's quite straightforward in the end. One thing I haven't done yet, though, is extract a general factor of intelligence from this behavioral data that I'm running the principal component analysis on. And that's something I need to do before my lab meeting at 1 p.m. It's about 7 o'clock now, and I'm on my way to the library. So my supervisor assured me that it's possible to extract a general factor of intelligence from the data, but I'm not sure how to do that quite yet. But hopefully I'm able to figure it out before 1 o'clock, so I have something to show for my all-nighter. Basically, the general factor of intelligence that I have to extract will be involved in further analyses that incorporate live imaging data that they're recording at the lab. Imaging data is coming from a miniscope that's attached to the mice as they undergo the behavioral tests, and the miniscope is imaging the hippocampus of the mice, and it's able to do so due to a viral injection of GCAMP, which is calmodulin bound to GFP. So the calmodulin binds the calcium in the cell, and the GFP fluoresces alongside the calcium in response to the laser from the miniscope. And what they found at the lab is that as the animals learn how to accomplish the behavioral test, the pattern of neuronal activity stabilizes. And so my hypothesis is the greater the general factor of intelligence that the mice have, the greater the speed at which a stable pattern of activity arises in the hippocampus. And that might change. That's what I'm interested in looking at now. That might change later on. And I'll be giving an overview of this study in the next few days in preparation for my presentation at the Ludmer's Young Investigators meetup. So I'm headed to the library now to try and figure out how to extract the general factor of intelligence. Cheers.